Hello there. Welcome, Driver 38 Knives. I appreciate y'all taking a chance and clicking in, taking a look. We show knives here, not demonstrations, not reviews. We just show them like we buy them over the counter. And this week we're looking at a case, large copperlock. It has the Wharncliff blade on it instead of the clip. It also has a smooth white natural bone. Got a double X shield on it. I've affectionately called this knife the nickname Bald Eagle. It looks like a bald eagle head to me with that beak. And it's got the mean business look like a bald eagle. We're gonna look at it up close in just a second with some close-ups. And if you like what you see, click the thumbs up button and give me a subscription. And all that is puts my channel in your favorite folders where it's easy to find my videos. That's all that is. You ain't gotta pay no money. And leave a comment if you can. Let's get to looking at that knife. Okay, let's get to looking at this knife. It's spitting rain here, but I've waited long enough. Y'all know I do my videos outside. I don't like to do them in the house. And the weather ain't been cooperating for days here, but you know, I'm just fed up with this rain. I'm gonna do a video in the rain if I have to. All right, here it is, this week's knife. This is a smooth natural bone case copperlock. It is a pattern 549 WL. It is one of my favorites because of the design. I got to looking at my collection the other day, and I have a ton of single blade lockbacks 4 inches or over. I reckon I just gravitate to that style, and this is one of them. It is not a small knife like we said. It is a 4 1/4 closed. This is the same size as a case 75 large stockman. It is bigger than a trapper, bigger than a tribal lock, bigger than a rust lock. The only thing that's a little bit longer is a cheetah. And all right, let's go close up here on the handle. It has got smooth natural white bone, but it does have a lot of specs and character in it. I got a budget knife a few months ago, a white synthetic, had stainless, and I really liked that look. So I said, yeah, I'm gonna get me a white bone case with that. So this is what I come up with. Kind of gravitated them single blade lockbacks, you know, so I got a large copperlock. I think it looks really classy. I think it looks really good with that cool, smooth white bone on the chrome. Yeah, I really like that look. Blade, real good center wise. Brass liners on each side, and the lock is in the middle, called a mid-lock knife. The real definition for it is a mid-lock knife. Has a long pull on the blade here, and like we said, this is a Wharncliff blade. It is not a clip blade like on a normal copperlock. Has a long pull here, but if there's enough meat right here, I like to open my knives with a pinch like that right there. That's the way I like to do them. This knife here is, let's see if we can get it back where we can see the dots. Okay, this knife here is a 5 dot. It is a 2025. It is a stainless steel knife, SS. It has everything on this side of the tang, which is interesting. It has the year dots, the SS, USA, and the pattern number all on one side. It's 61549 WL. The W stands for the Wharncliff blade, and the L stands for the locking mechanism. Okay. Alright, and this baby does have a point on it. We'll get to talking about that in just a second. Found no gaps on the back that I can see. Maybe a small one right there. But other than that, I think it's a perfect knife if you don't know the truth about it. Has the looks, has a uniqueness to it. At the blade center, and it's tight, ain't no wobble to it. I really like it. Like I said, I like the look. It looks like a bald eagle to me, and they mean business. It's got a double-edged shield right here. I didn't know, only one I've got with that, and I didn't know how I would like it, but I love it. I'm gonna get me some more knives with that double-edged shield there. I really like that. All right. I have a regular clip blade, large copper lock in the blue cure knife. It has the clip on it, and the reason I was showing that is because I get these Spyderco email newsletters every month. It's called a Spyderco Byte, B-Y-T-E, and it uses a lot of interesting reading. And I got one a few months ago. It was on the Yojimbo, Spyderco Yojimbo, and they was talking about how it was a tactical design fighting knife. It had a big Wharncliff blade on it, and they were talking about the Wharncliff blade is a perfect tactical design. It's got the point for the thrusting point, and when you make cuts like this right here, a slashing cut, the blade stays straight, and 100% of the power in your swing goes right into that point, all the way to the end of the swing. And a curved clip point, or something with a curve in it that goes away from the target, when you slash with it, when you get to right here, when you get to right there, the percentage of the power in the swing starts trailing off, because the blade is swept back, going away from the target. You see? When you get right to the curve, it lessens off on the pressure on a cut, on a slash like that right there. And that's what they were talking about in the newsletter, about the Yojimbo being a tactical fighting knife. I just wanted to let y'all in on that the Wharncliff blade in some circles is considered a tactical design. Okay, this is a large knife, like we said. Some people might have trouble toting this in their pocket, even though it is very slim and very light. Still, a lot of people, a large knife kind of puts them off. I carry it in a slip. This is a slip I carry this in. It's a Knife Crazy slip from the Knife Crazy channel. Knife Crazy. Y'all click on his channel and check him out. He has a lot of traditionals and moderns, and he makes leather work. He has the biggest collection of case trapper locks, which is the trappers that have the thumb stud that you flick out. He has the best collection of that I've ever heard of. He's got them. Y'all check him out. But anyway, this is how I haul this knife. I haul it in my pocket just like that. But if you're not a slip guy and this ain't your thing and you're old school, the medium case belt slip, it works perfect in that. This is the medium size. You do not need the large size, even though this is a large knife. The large size is about like this, and it's made to fit folding hunters and the case hammerhead lockbacks. And sometimes when I'm really dressing out, got my shirt tucked in my pants, I wear this on my belt like a gun holster. Would like that. That makes a cool look, but you know, people think you're armed in first glance and it makes them a little nervous, so sometimes I don't wear this according to where I go. Okay, the copperlock designed by Case came out in 1997, and it was said to be inspired by the trapper and the copperhead and the lockback knives. Inspired by all of them. You can see the copperhead on the bolster right here, and the trapper on this end, and the size-wise makes you think of the handle of the trapper. This right here is strictly copperhead right there. And the lockback from the Mako and hammerhead. They just moved the lock up here instead of back here. They just moved it up to a midpoint. Case cut back on producing these large ones from like 21 to 24, but now it's 25, and they've come out with this one in the smooth bone. They've come out with several others. They kind of maroon red micarta looking, and a green apple one. I know right off the bat to those, and barnboard purple. I also have a barnboard purple, just like this with a Wharncliff blade on. I'll be showing it in the future. But they've come out with several of these now in different handles. And I think the reason they cut it off for 3 or 4 years there, they were really pushing the mini copperlock. They're about this long, and they're more of a mid-size knife. Easier to tote without a slip probably, and maybe a purse knife for the ladies. They were pushing them in all kinds of handle families and stuff, and they kind of put these on the back burner. But these are more my style right here. My collection's got a lot of single blade lockbacks. I may just do a show in the future just on them, try to show them. Maybe a live or something. If y'all are interested, let me know. Thank y'all for clicking in today. Give me a thumbs up if you like what you see. Subscribe if you want to see more. Don't cost you nothing. Subscribe on YouTube's kind of misleading word. All it does is put my channel in like a community folder thing for you to click on, and it'll be easier to find. Leave a comment. I want to know what y'all think about what to show in the future and what you think about this show. See y'all. As Terry says, be sweet.